Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's weekend whip, I'm going to be working in my mythographic books again. That's going to be a theme through probably the whole year. But I have a couple of whips going in these books, and I want to talk about a little bit about next month's book. I'm going to try to, I don't know, I thought maybe being here with you guys would help me kind of figure out what pages I want to focus on next month in this book, and maybe pick out my color along for next month as well. Yeah, so let me take a sip of tea and we'll get started. Okay, set this up so it doesn't get knocked over. A tiny little, well, not a tiny little, but I have a little shelf above my desk, and it really kind of helps with making sure I don't knock over my drinks that I have down here. All right, so in Frozen Fantasies, let's work on this one first. Let's just see where we're at. So this was what we did. So I did this last week. And on the camera with you guys, I did this little iceberg, this little floating iceberg, and the green color strands. I decided I didn't really love those, so I went and did some purple and some pink, and then I added stickles to them. I'm hoping you can see the little sparkle on it, but yeah, I have seen other people do like just clear, like wispy, make it look more like smoke or something like that, but I don't know. I decided to do it that way. So we might work on the characters today. That might be what I focus on, because I know that I use my Prismacolors on the snow, so that will all have to be done upstairs. I could do the flowers too and the little lantern, but yeah, so we'll think about that. I also have this one that I really would love to get some coloring done on it, so maybe I could like start the basing with some alcohol markers. That's a possibility too, because I really want to make it look like the castle from Frozen as best I can. And then I have another one too. Where's the other one? This one that I really liked, and that would be another fun one to do too. So I don't know which one of those I want to do. And then in Mythographic Wild Winter, I have another whip in this one, which I've been wanting to color for forever, and it is the Ray page. I've started with the alcohol markers, but then I kind of got stuck. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with like the clouds in the background. I think this Ferris wheel is going to be like a cream color. I think. I really liked this inspiration image of this Ferris wheel, which is where I got the pink from. But I think I want to do pink and cream, but then if I do that, I don't know what color the clouds should be in the background. That's where I'm stuck. Yeah, because like if this little thing is cream here and then cream on this part, I need something behind the clouds that'll kind of help, or something behind the Ferris wheel, so where the clouds are will kind of help that stand out. So I guess I could do pink. That might be an option. Okay, that's something to think about. I just want to sit and think with those for a minute. Okay, so this is my focus book for next month, for February. And I had originally picked out this page to do as a color along. However, I just colored the snake page in Wild Winter. So I don't know that I want to do a snake page again. So I think that I'm going to have to reassess. Maybe try to do one that is more Valentine's themed, heart themed maybe. I really like that one. I'm going to say that about everyone in here, so I shall probably just like flip through and maybe not focus on all the ones I like, because this book is one of my favorites. So I think my plan for this book next month is I'm going to do one page as a color along, and then probably, oh, I like that one. Well, I think I want to save that one for fall because look at the leaves and stuff around. I don't want to, I don't know. I'm gonna hold that as a place. That's a possibility. That one's really beautiful. Seen that one done a lot. I like the Dreamcatcher one. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. But oh, so anyway, one color along and probably one other page because there are many other mythographic books that I would like to color in. So I want to limit it to 2 in this book, and then hopefully I can get maybe 1 page in 2 other books done. I really like that one. That one would be really beautiful. I can see the colors that I would want to use. I can make it more Valentine's themed. That's a very strong contender. I like that one too. Yeah, so I guess maybe what I'll do is I'll put up on my community tab a few options for pages, and maybe you guys could pick which one you would like to see a color along in, and you can vote. And then that way, at least, you know, I'll know that I like the page. This is one of my favorite pages, but I think that one I'm going to do separately. I don't want to make that a color along. That one's gorgeous too. No. That one would be a good one for the color along. I think that one would be sweet. And it's got a heart on it. This is another one of my favorites. Oh man. Okay, do I want to do an owl? Shoot. That's 5 pages. So, see, and I would like that one too. That's 6. See, I don't have enough fingers. That one's cool. Ugh. This book is so stinking beautiful. I like that one too. Okay, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, page 1, not the owl, for color along. This one I've seen done quite a bit. I think that I would be able to do something, but I don't know. I know there's a heart on it, but I think that one is not going to be a color along. This one would be really fun. Be a lot of pink. I don't think I'm going to do that one. Okay, so that one. Okay, yeah, I'm going to save that one. So I think the swan, where'd the other one go? Well, maybe I'll do the owl. Okay, swan, owl, girl in the nest. Those are going to be the 3 options, I think. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to mark those really quick. All right, yeah, so those are the options. I will make a community post about that too and see what you guys think, but I think I really like all 3 of those very much. I think they would all be good color along pages. Okay, so personally, I think I'm gonna color, I really like this fountain one. I think I might do the, this one, I think for my personal page. I believe that's what my plan is. I think that's a good plan because it's just one of my favorite pages that is in this book, and I don't know what about it specifically I love so much. It's just, I don't know, it's just cool. I like that one too. That one might be another option just to have for Valentine's Day. I mean, I could see it, like the branches could be all in like reds, like reddish browns maybe, or even pink. And then the flowers and the leaves and the bird, I like that. Okay, so those ones, that's good. You can see, you helped me. I knew that you would. Just hanging out with you guys would be helpful. Yeah, and then the other thing that I'm really wanting to do lately is draw. So I have gone through, which I just needed to stick this prompt in my book. So I went through and printed a few, or picked a few prompts from Pinterest that I really liked, and I'm just going to tack them in here so that I can have this in here and I can just, you know, doodle whenever. I want to draw at least one page each month that, oh, well, that didn't work. This washi tape is not very good. I want to draw one page each month that has, like, goes with the theme of the month, but also that kind of, that I can, I don't know if I want to like do the same character or the same type of thing. Like if I want to have like mermaids each month or fairies, or if I want just like just one little, like a little character that's not necessarily a mermaid or a fairy, or if I want like little animals doing all of these things. I don't know. I want to base it off my kids. This is an older picture that I have of them that I adore. But I like all their little faces in this one. So I think if I do draw little characters, it's going to be based off my kiddos. But yeah, I liked a lot of the prompts in these lists. I thought they were pretty cool. I will, I don't know if I can share Pinterest links. I'll try it. We'll see what happens. But if not, then you can just go on Pinterest and search up drawing prompts and like the month that you're wanting or whatever, and a bajillion things pop up. So I have one for January that's like winter, and then another one here that's just winter. And then one that was whimsical, and one that's all like Valentine's. So yeah, I'm going to try to draw, and I'm going to try to color it each month too. So we'll see how that goes. But I would love to be able to just draw more, because I do miss it. Like I don't draw very often. And I have fun when I do it. Yeah, so I want to do it more. And it's not just, you know, this was a page that when Johanna Basford, during 2020, she had like an inky art school is what she called it. And so she had a thing where she did like stockings and cakes and snowmen. And so I just drew with her. But like, this isn't my only sketchbook either. So I have others, but I go through and I'll just like randomly, you know, pick up a page and just draw a bunch of stuff, or, you know, depending on what I'm inspired by at the time, it just is, you know, whatever. So yeah, I want to draw more. I've decided that that's what I want to do. And this sketchbook is only about halfway full, so this will be my new sketchbook. So I'm not going to do that today. Well, with you guys. I probably will actually do this today, because that's one of the things that's calling to me for some reason today. But yeah, so okay, let's color. Let's color. Okay, so I think I'm going to work in this one just a little bit. See if I can find a nice pink that will work for my clouds in the background. So let me grab a few markers really quick. All right, I found an Ohuhu one that I think I'm going to use. It's a really light pink, so we'll just do that. I did think about doing on these clouds that have like the extra texture added in, to maybe do a different color on those clouds specifically. Maybe that'll happen. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that. But I wanted this pink to be like super, super pale. So I think this is the pink that I'm going to use for this one. Okay. This will dry lighter too, so it looks like it's pretty dark right now, but it'll dry lighter. So hi, everybody. Sorry, I've been talking for however long now and haven't even said hi. It is Friday morning for me. I am on a little bit of a time crunch this morning because I do have some plans this afternoon. I am going to go and help my mom. She is struggling to get her Christmas stuff put away, so I'm going to go help her with that, and maybe some other stuff around her house. She's been struggling a little lately, so I thought we should pop over, see what we can do. You know, a lot of the times I'm so, not necessarily consumed, but maybe it is consumed. Maybe that's the right word with, what's going on in my life, that I forget that there are, other people out there who might need some help. And so if she doesn't, I don't think to do it unless she specifically asks normally. But this time she had just mentioned, that she hadn't gotten it done yet. And I was like, well, let's make a plan and I'll come over and help you out. She was very appreciative. So I don't know that this was the right color. But the nice thing is I can change it with my pencils if I really need to. Okay, it does look like the clouds go out this far, so we're gonna just go out there. I think it'll be all right. Especially because I'm gonna be doing cream colored Ferris wheel, so that'll look nice against the more peachy pinks, and then I can do bright pink accents around, and I don't know, we'll see. I'll be able to make it work, I think. I've wanted to do this page for so long. I've had this, I think this has been in, since I got the book, I think I immediately printed out some inspiration images and was just like, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. I do have, I have had a lot of questions lately about how I, where I get my images and my inspiration images and stuff. And I'm sure, if you've watched my channel a lot, you know that I get all of it on Pinterest. I'm thinking about doing a video kind of showing how that whole process. I did do that one time when I had I don't know if it was a whole video. I think it was just a little part at the beginning of a video where I show kind of how I go onto Pinterest and search up my images and stuff and save them and print them and everything. So I might do it again just because I have been getting a lot of questions about that lately. So yeah. Okay, I don't hate this. This is not terrible. I did do another page in this book too, this Wild Winter book that I really, really like. I posted it on Instagram, so if you were on there, you follow me there, you would have seen it. But it's the snake page. And yeah, I figured since I've been drawn so much to all of the snake pages I've seen, that maybe I should just go ahead and color one. And so I did, and I love the way it turned out. I was really inspired by the color palette of a page that my beautiful coloring friend Phaedra, who is I'll put her Instagram. Oh, that's part of the Ferris wheel. Oops. I will put her Instagram name on screen because I can never remember exactly what it is, but she's so talented and I am always inspired when I see her pages. But this red and blue palette that she used was just amazing. And so I really wanted to use that on a page. And I thought the snake page would work out really well. I really like the end result too. I think it turned out cool. It's another one of those pages where, here, I'll just show you. Why do I keep talking about it? There we go. That's what I did. I love it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so it's another one of those pages where you have the, you know, the big circles around the light source though. And that's always tricky for me. I don't ever know if I should just ignore it, if I should, you know, go all in, which I kind of did on this one. But I don't dislike the result, so yeah, I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this page, and then I didn't stop coloring until it was done. Like, I mean, it still took me 2 days to do it, because I can't just sit and color all day, but every minute that I had available to color was spent coloring that. So I got it done in 2 days instead of the normal, you know, month or whatever it would take me to sit and hem and haw over what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do that, and is this the right way, and yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like this. And then I think maybe for like this other cloud color through here, maybe that should be like, I'm tempted to make it like blues, but maybe I'll do that with my pencils. I don't know. Like with my Prismas and just use those really, really light blues. That's a possibility. Let's see, what is going on? Channel news. I am in the process of recording a lot of my collection. I have released this week. I released my Camellia Angel Cova collection. And then I do have a couple recorded. So I did a video of, what else did I do? So I did my Creative Haven books. I did my Asian coloring books. And then I've also done like another one where it's like artists around the world, which most of them are in, I think that, oh yeah, that is all the same thing. Most of them are in Europe, but there are a couple in different places, so I couldn't just do like European artists. I had to put like around the world. So, and then I'm planning on doing, oh, and then I did my Amazon books, which was, it's a longer video, but, I kept a couple artists out, like ones that I wanted to go into more detail about, or, you know, show off the pages a little bit more. But yeah, that Amazon video was pretty long. Okay, so let me see. Do I want to base this with a marker? Because I do have some really cool, like really, really light markers that might help make the process go faster. Just trying to decide if I actually want to do that. Yeah, I don't know what color I'm going to do those other clouds yet, so that's gonna throw me off, I think, a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so let me grab some colors to do the Ferris wheel with really quick. I'm going to use my Pablos because they are here next to me. So I think I'm going to use some grays and the cream color. I kind of like this ash gray and beige color, and then mix that with the cream. I'm gonna see if that works. Yeah, so other collection videos, and then I plan on doing there's a few other artists that I have that are Amazon on Amazon paper, but like I said, I wanted to go into a little bit more detail. So like, I'm planning on doing Hannah Lynn, and except I think I did Hannah Lynn not too long ago, so maybe I'll hold off on the Hannah Lynn one. But I want to do Yana Prosperina and Selena Fennick. I thought there was another one. I can't remember the other one though. But yeah, that was an undertaking doing all of those videos for sure. And then I'm gonna do another series where it's like pop culture coloring books that I have, because I have quite a few of those and I don't color in them very often, unfortunately, but that is something that I kind of want to fix in the coming year. I do have a few of those pop culture books on my 25 books to color this year, my 25 untouched books to color. So yeah, that's another video that I want to make. And then I have recorded my PDF collection as well, but I'm going to wait until I'm done with the other videos before I post that one. Because that one is another one it's not a super long video, but it is definitely just a lot of show and tell, because I don't really have a whole lot colored in those PDFs, unfortunately. Okay, I need something else in this, but I don't know what. So let's I'm gonna grab this Granite Rose color, see if that helps. It does a little bit. I'm also gonna grab, let's see, maybe just the pink. Caran D'Ache needs to change the font on these. I can't read it. And I know I'm getting older, but I'm not that old. It's not very easy to read, that gold lettering. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna add a little bit of pink touches to some of that. And then for the shadows, let's use indigo blue for that. Let's see how we like that. I really like using these Pablos. These are one of my favorite pencils. I'm glad I got them. They're very, very nice to use. All right, so I'm gonna use the Pablo, and then I'm gonna blend that out a little bit with the gray. I think that'll look nice. Hopefully you guys can see the difference there. I don't know how that's gonna look completely done, but we'll do our best. Let's see, what else is going on? This weekend, I am gonna be, so last weekend, let me do this first. Last weekend, I was telling you guys about how I was gonna get to go to the symphony, and I was gonna play D&D, and it was gonna just be super great fun weekend. Well, Friday night, we went to see one of my nieces run in a track meet, her first indoor college track meet, and then we were gonna go straight from there and go to the symphony, and then and then we were gonna have just a wonderful weekend. Well, when we were at the track meet, I just started feeling just awful, like really bad, and we ended up having to leave the track meet early, and yeah, and then I thought I had gotten the flu. That's how bad I felt. It was super bad. And then of course, then I didn't get to go to the symphony that night. And then the next day I was still sick, so I missed my D&D game. Everybody still came to my house, and they all got together, and I could hear them downstairs while I was upstairs, just like nauseous and just grumpy because I didn't have energy to do anything. It was rough. I was very upset. So this weekend I'm supposed to go, there's a concert that my husband and I are going to tomorrow. It's like a 80s, 90s, like hair metal rock band concert. So that'll be fun. It's just like a tribute band thing, but I'm excited about that. It'll be nice to have a date night hopefully all goes to plan. But I was so grumpy about it when it happened. I was just like, are you kidding me? I've been looking forward to this all month long. And then and then my youngest also got a little sick. So she was kind of in the same boat as I was the whole weekend, which was just a bummer. Okay. I'm not sure if adding this pink and blue in is right, but it's kind of working. I'm gonna do a little bit here. I'm not sure what I want to do on the rays yet either. Like, those are a little intimidating. I do have a reference image, so hopefully I can figure something out from that, but it is kind of like, I don't know. I'm gonna want to try to make them look, I mean, not super realistic, of course, because they're flying rays through the air and there's a Ferris wheel, but you know what I mean? Like, I want them to look like, I don't know, how you would see them. I'm hoping that I can make that happen. I think the thing I like the most about the Pablos is the fact that you can layer and layer and layer and layer and layer. And it doesn't, it's almost like it doesn't stop layering as long as you're on good paper, you know? Like, you can just keep going. Changing things. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna look nice. I thought about just doing like metallic paint. I think I am gonna do some kind of metallic something on the Ferris wheel itself, like on the little cars. I am gonna do some metallic paint on that, but I don't know what yet. I thought about doing silver, but if I'm doing like this creamy color, I don't know. Should I do silver? Should I do gold? Should I do like, I've done a page in here where I did pink sparkly, yeah, pink metallic snowflakes, and that turned out pretty cool. But, oh, get back in there. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do. Yeah, and then after all of these collection videos are recorded, I'm kind of out of ideas for a little while on what I want to do as far as videos for you guys. Like, I'll still have, you know, my color alongs will still be a thing, but yeah, because I don't really do haul videos anymore. Like, I feel like I'm not buying a ton, and if I do, you know, get some stuff, I usually show you in just like a weekend whip video, like, hey, here's what I got recently. Yeah, so I don't know what to do. I can go back into like how I color kind of videos where, you know, I did the alphabet ones where I went through and shared how I color different things all through the alphabet. I've done a few of the animal ones, so if you guys would like me to start that one again, let me know. I've been really impressed lately with Kira's videos. She's a Pictured Purpose is the channel. And she really, like, she's come onto the scene and just kind of revamped how videos should be made almost. And, you know, I might not really ever be comfortable putting my face on screen as I'm doing these videos, but the way that she's done like her how to color series, so she's done one on oil pastels and one on another supply that she has that she was learning how to do, and I can't remember what it is now. But chalk pastels? No, maybe I can't remember what she used, but it was it was really interesting because she does like 3 different, she's doing backgrounds. Maybe that's what it was. She's doing backgrounds. And so she does like 3 different options almost. And then just so you can have, you know, see different ways of doing things. And I just thought that was really cool, really smart. And I did kind of do that with like the animals and the how I color things. I would show you a few ways that I'd done it in the past, and then I would show you kind of how I would do it now. I did have a couple of them where I was like, learn with me, because I don't really know how to how to do this, so we're gonna figure it out together kind of things. Yeah, I'm not sure what videos I want to do, but I think I want to do something similar to that, where it's like, this is how I color this, and then I'll show you different ways, or this is how I use this medium, or whatever. I hope all that made sense. Like, sometimes I know I'm talking and it just is like, it feels like it's making sense to me, and then I'll watch it back and I'm like, what did you just say? Why are you rambling about, I don't know, whatever the subject happens to be. Okay, I put too much pink in that one there. That's okay. I should have done the cream first, and I went straight to the pinks. Yeah, I think this is gonna look nice. Like I said, I'm a little worried about how the rays are gonna turn out, but I still think it'll be neat. When there's these big snowflakes too, I don't know if they should cast shadows. I don't know. Oops, I forgot a little bit of the sky there. Hopefully I can fix that with pencils. Okay. Yeah, that looks cool. All right, let's just finish this whole framework up and see how I feel about it then. I feel like that's gonna be a good step towards knowing how I feel about this page in general. I don't really want to stop coloring because I'd rather be doing this than going and cleaning, but I know that my mama would really appreciate the help. So yeah, my oldest is home from work today, so they're gonna go with me and help. Which is wonderful. If you're the oldest kid in the family, let me ask you this question. Are you the one that always kind of steps up and does what needs to be done, and then the little ones kind of just don't? I'm just curious, because it seems like that's how it is. Like, well, I just have the one brother, and he does a lot for my mom. But like, he's kind of, it's not that he's unaware, he just doesn't think, I don't know if it's a man thing or if it's like a youngest child kind of thing, where he was just like, it was easier for him. But I feel like with my kiddos, it's kind of the same thing, where my oldest is, you know, anytime I ask them to do something, they're like on top of it. And my middle kiddo, like, he's gone. So when he was home, he would, you know, he would do stuff, but I would definitely have to be like, hey, could you do this? And then I would have to remind him and be like, hey, I asked you to do this. And then with my youngest, it's like pulling teeth to get her to do anything around the house. Like, it's rough. I'm just curious if that is everybody else's experience or just mine. Okay, let's see. Trying to think what else has been going on. I have been purposefully removing myself from a lot of the news around the world, so I don't really know a whole lot of what's going on. Like, I know that I know about some of like the big stories. I know those things, and I feel kind of bad about it, but I'm also like, you know, I just, my brain can't take it. It's too much information all the time, and I'm just like, that's enough. We can't do that all the time. So I just kind of get my news, you know, if something big happens, my husband usually fills me in, or I'll see about it on social media somewhere, or, you know, but I still don't follow, like, I don't follow news channels online. I'm trying to remove myself from it as much as possible. Now, with that being said, if there are things that are happening that are just horrendous, which I've heard a few stories where I'm just kind of blown away, I do kind of try to figure out what the heck is actually going on. Okay. So I've just got this one little thing here left to do, and then I'll probably color this carriage part here that same color, and the roof here, because my idea was to have like cream and pink, cream where they sit and pink on the top for this one, and then the one on either side would have pink on the bottom and cream on the top. So I want it to be like alternating. So we shall see how this goes. I've been coloring a lot. Like, I feel like I did a lot of pages this month. I do feel like this month has gone on forever though too. Like, it's the longest month ever. It's still only January and all of this craziness is going on. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of pages done. The other thing that I've done though this month pretty consistently, which I'm proud of actually, is I have been walking almost every morning. I get on my little hamster wheel, which is not really a hamster wheel, but it's a just like a walking pad. So instead of the full treadmill, it's just the bottom part of it. But I get on that almost every morning while I'm waiting for my kiddo to finish getting ready for school. And, you know, it's not a lot, but, you know, it's extra 15-20 minutes that I'm not, you know, sitting on my butt coloring or doing other things. So I feel like that's a little bit of a win for me. Definitely moving more, so that's good. I think my next step in that whole self-care business is to get some weights, like some heavy weights, not just little, you know, 3 to 5 pound little weights that I have already. I want some like, I don't know, 25, 30 pound, probably not that much. I want to get one of those ones that I've seen on Amazon where it's like you can adjust the weight for it. So it's an adjustable thing instead of, you know, having all the different sets. I can get one thing and have all of the weights in the one set. Because I've been reading a lot lately that, you know, strength training is super important for someone my age, which just makes me sound ancient, and I'm not, but it is definitely something that I need to focus on, because I would like to be able to move around a lot when I'm older, and I don't want to be you know, confined to a chair or to my house because I can't move and I can't walk. And yeah, I really think watching my older relatives go through these things has really kind of put lit a fire under my butt, and is like, hey, you need to get on this like now, because you think it's gonna never happen, but it certainly does. It certainly starts to happen, and you're just like, wait a minute, what? Like all these times where I've been throwing my back out and things like that, you know, that really kind of was like, okay, well, that needs to stop. So we're going to start doing back strengthening exercises almost every day, and then we're going to, you know, we got to strengthen your core, strengthen your legs, strengthen your arms and your shoulders, and your just like, there's so much that you got to work on, and it would have been nice if I had been working on it the whole time, but that did not happen. Okay, what do we think about that? I think that looks nice. It's not anything super fancy, but it's something. At least we colored today, right? Okay, that makes me happy. Hopefully I will be able to work on one of these guys next, and then I won't be so terrified of coloring them. So yeah. All right. So that is it for me today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I so appreciate you being here. Love that you have chosen to spend some of your precious time hanging out with me. So yeah, until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye.